Tonight, 4 lawyers try to raise the bar and win a ton of cash by answering questions as a team. But ultimately, they're playing for themselves. And when it comes to a final deliberation, who will get the biggest share of the money? The jury's still out. This is an all-attorney episode of Divided. Let's meet the lawyers.
I'm Jen, I'm 31. I'm a tech lawyer from Simsbury, Connecticut. As a transactional attorney, I'm a professional deal maker, and I'm a perfectionist, and I'll do my best to compete as hard as I can today.
I'm Lee, I'm 37. I'm a criminal defense attorney from Cleveland Heights, Ohio. A lot of people who are lawyers don't actually do what most people think of lawyers as doing. I do, I'm in court every day, so I really negotiate, and I think that will help me on the game.
I'm Andy, I'm 33, and I'm a contract attorney from Morgantown, West Virginia. I ran my own practice where it was always me on the line, so I know how to work in high-pressure situations. I don't think there's much to worry about, even if I am against other attorneys here.
I'm Carly, I'm 26, and I'm an immigration attorney from Covina, California. I come from a family of lawyers and teachers. When we're not instructing somebody, we're arguing with somebody. And I really think that's gonna benefit me in this game because communication is in my DNA.
Welcome to Divided. I'm Mike Richards. Welcome, team. As you know, you'll have 60 seconds to answer each question unanimously. But as the clock ticks down, so does your bank. Also, keep in mind that one of you will be eliminated before the end of the show. That means you'll be here pro bono. All right, time to play Divided. In round 1, each question is worth up to $5,000, and there is one correct answer. Good luck. As reported by Elite Daily, what is the most popular day to get engaged? A, Thanksgiving, B, Christmas Eve, or C, New Year's Day? The clock starts now.
I think it's
I'm
New
gonna
Year's.
go with New Year's Day. Not everyone celebrates Christmas, so
It's a new beginning. It's a new
Want to be
start.
with your family on the day,
Yeah.
and people are often
what
But
gone.
a lot of people
What
don't
about-
celebrate
I think there's
Christmas.
somebody else involved
But
too.
New Year's Day has a lot more romantic. You're out
It's a
partying,
new
you're having a nice
beginning.
glass of
New Year's Eve, the ball
champagne.
drops.
maybe
All right,
you're
We're losing
having
some time here.
champagne.
Where are we at? Christmas Eve versus New Year's?
New Year's. New Year's.
We're
The
doing
ball
New Year's
drops,
Day.
drop it.
See.
All right, Lee, you, I think, were leaning more towards Christmas. and
I
had
was.
some
I was
pretty
on the
good
fence
ideas.
between Christmas Eve and New Year's Day. I had 3 votes for New Year's Day, so I compromised.
My thing with Christmas Eve is a lot of people don't celebrate Christmas. People don't even go to work on New Year's Day, so I mean, it's I think unanimously a more special day.
Got it. I only know people hung over on New Year's Day.
Yeah, but
New
doesn't
Year's
that
Eve.
start at midnight?
If you're getting engaged on New Year's Day, you're not a big football fan either, so.
Right. And you're hungover.
Also.
All right, if you're right, you'll have $3,042 in your bank. If not, your bank stays at 0. You said C, but are they right? Sorry, the right answer was B, Christmas Eve. It was number 1.
I'm gonna let you guys have that one.
Well, you let them have it, but it also hurts you. Your bank stays at 0, but you do have 2 takeovers available. So if at any point you want to just end the discussion, you feel like it's going in the wrong direction, hit the takeover button. That locks in your answer for everyone. Use them wisely, and let's go on to the next question. From a 60 Minutes poll, what do more Americans think was the biggest ethical failure in U.S. history? A, the Iraq War, B, slavery, or C, the treatment of Native Americans? The clock starts now.
We got
Slavery.
I'm gonna go with
slavery.
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 400 years. Everybody, let's lock it in.
Yeah.
We got it.
Do it.
You better get this one.
All right, so Lee, you took control there.
I did.
What kind of attorney are you?
I'm a public defender.
And you're a criminal.
Correct. I'm a criminal defense
public
attorney,
yeah.
so I'm a public defender. I like standing up for the underdog. I like standing up for the little guy. That's been me my whole life.
Got it. Were you the underdog as a kid, or were you the person?
No, I was the
protecting
person
me?
standing up. I just always hated bullies. So I was
Got it.
like the guy who would go beat up the bully.
That's awesome.
Vigilante.
Vigilante. There you go.
Yeah, well, that's different. Okay, well, they said B. Are they right? Got it.
There we go.
Got it.
I'll take one of those.
All right. Back on track.
It was going to be concerning if
Oh,
it
it was
wasn't
gonna be
correct.
concerning if it wasn't. Yeah. The bank, $4,577.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
You do have 2 takeovers left. Final question of the round, and here it is. Approximately what percentage of Americans pay $0 in federal income tax? A, 10%, B, 25%, or C, 50%? The clock starts now.
We can eliminate A. I know it's a high number.
Definitely not A.
I know it's a
I'm
high
definitely
number.
on the fence about B and C, but I think it's
Why can you eliminate A?
I've seen the number, and it's like a shockingly high number of people who don't pay any income tax whatsoever.
Honestly, I think it's C.
Yeah, it's C.
I think
Nobody
it's C,
pays.
too.
Because
Nobody
I think
pays.
that there's, a lot of people below the poverty line. And
I remember it being shocking,
Wait,
and
you think
50% is
50%?
shocking.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead. Defend or not.
Go to C. Let's go to C.
If you're saying you've
I'm
actually
saying
seen
C.
the numbers.
I'll stake it. Let's go.
Trusting you on that one. Seeing the numbers.
Second question in a row that Lee took the lead. Andy, you were also very certain and trying to get everybody to lock in much sooner.
Tax was my focus in law school.
Oh.
And I worked on nonprofits, so I'm very familiar in the tax realm.
I wish you had said that a little bit sooner, that you actually had a background, because I was relying on you having actually seen a number, but let's see.
Jen, did you always know you wanted to be a lawyer?
I did. My dad was a criminal defense attorney, and so I always knew that I wanted to practice law, and so I went straight into law school, always knew it's exactly what I wanted to do. I was born talking, so I had the gift of gab, shocking, so.
All right. So you guys, if you're right, you'll have $7,233. If you're wrong, we'll cut your bank in half. You'll have just over $2,200. They all said C, or 50%. Are they right?
Nice seeing the number.
Nice job, guys.
You guys are going to pay tax on this, but it's a lot. $7,233. There you go. But not all of you will be sharing it. One of you will be eliminated. We'll find out who it is when Divided returns. Back to an all-lawyer edition of Divided. You're out of order if you're not liking it. So far, Andy, Carly, Jen, and Lee have banked $7,233. Now remember, at the end of this round, you will be voting to eliminate one member of this team. The next three questions are all worth up to $10,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in this round, 2 of the 3 answers are correct. And you do have 2 takeovers left. All right, here we go. A survey in YouGov last year found, among millennials, which 2 types of reality TV programming are more popular? A, cooking shows, B, dating shows, C, travel shows. The clock starts now.
Cooking and travel.
Definitely
Cooking
B.
and travel. Cooking
Why
travel.
don't, no,
right?
The Bachelorette, you guys.
In a
The
dating
Bachelor,
show
The
now.
Huge
Bachelorette,
ratings, right?
Dating shows, definitely dating shows.
Be number
What
one
even
for
name a
sure.
dating show
So
right
what are we
now?
going, cooking and
The
dating?
Bachelor and
The
The
cooking show, they have
Bachelorette.
so many
All
spin-offs
right, dating,
of the cooking show.
just off The Bachelor and
They're still
Bachelorette.
on prime time.
It's on a network.
Can you even name one travel show?
With that.
Anthony Bourdain, right?
Dating and
There's
travel?
stuff,
Yeah, but that's travel, but
Cooking and travel. Wait,
think
what
cooking over
travel
travel,
show?
too,
I can't
because
even name one travel
I feel
show. We
like
have 30
they keep
seconds.
putting out cooking shows.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
honestly, I
all of
think
the-
30
it's just
seconds.
because I watch Food Network
Cooking,
a lot,
dating,
but
right?
that's just me.
I think we're all there, right?
Cooking and
Okay.
dating. A, B.
I disagree, but we'll go with it.
Andy, you said, as you were agreeing,
Right.
you said, I disagree.
Travel shows, I think, are more popular than cooking
So
shows.
why did you agree with them?
Because otherwise, I think we were gonna go down to the wire, and I probably should have used a takeover.
Yeah, why didn't you?
If I did that and I'm wrong, I'm toast, and I'm not ready to make that commitment yet on this.
Okay. Who up here is a millennial?
I am.
I'm on the cusp.
I would say definitely dating shows. My friends and I get together every week and we sit and have rosé and watch The Bachelor and Bachelorette.
So other than watching The Bachelor, what kind of attorney are you?
I'm an immigration attorney.
Okay, how'd you get into that?
I was volunteering at the LGBT Center and I was working with victims of violent crime and helping them to get visas to stay in the United States so they didn't have to risk, persecution going home to their home country.
Okay. Well, as they locked in, Andy said he doesn't think this is right. They all said A and B. Are they right? No, the correct answer was A and C. It was cooking, 43%, travel, 22%, dating shows, only 16%.
Interesting.
You guys lose half your bank. You now have $3,617.
No worries.
Before we move on, we have 4 very educated people here. Why do you guys think you're not answering better as a team?
I know I'm standing next to Carly, but I haven't really heard her voice that much. And
Maybe because you talk too loud.
what have you said that I have drowned out? What good points have you made that were not otherwise heard? I mean, I heard you say that The Bachelor and The Bachelorette were going to
But I
make B a
definitely
lot.
had the
which
tax
it wasn't.
question right. I absolutely had the tax question right.
You're right, but so did I. You haven't said anything good and useful other than the 2 slam dunk questions.
Let's
So
move.
your point is wrong. You're not being drowned out. You don't have anything helpful to say.
I completely disagree with Andy. Even in the tax question, where you had good input, you didn't even tell me that you used to be, a tax attorney. That would have been helpful to know. And with respect to the last question, you were fairly confident and you could have used your takeover. If you disagree, then stand up for yourself,
Okay.
Man up.
Ooh.
Okay, then. Let's go on to the next question. If you want to become a Secret Service special agent, which 2 of these are requirements? A, you must be at least 5'11". B, you must be younger than 40. C, you must have no visible tattoos. The clock starts now.
A's out, or you wouldn't have any women in the Secret Service, right?
Are there women in the Secret Service?
There absolutely
seen
are.
I think there are
absolutely
definitely
are
women in the Secret Service. I do not think that you need to be 5'11".
It's got to be B and C, otherwise they'd be eliminating so many women,
Do it.
right?
All together. There's quiet irony in 4 attorneys having trouble hitting the blue button all at the same
How
time.
many does it take?
They said B and C. Are they right? Good job, guys.
Money.
And they now have $11,104 in their bank. Okay. Final question of the round. Still looking for 2 correct answers. We do still have 2 takeovers left. In a Pew Research poll last year of parents of 13 to 17-year-olds, which 2 of these have more parents done to monitor their teens' digital activity? A, check their teens' calls and texts. B, check their teens' browser history. C, follow/friended them on social media. Clock starts now.
A and C. It's got to be A and C. Parents don't even know how to check browser history.
I'm with you. They don't have the technological savvy to get into it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
So, Andy, what made you hit the takeover there?
I just really wanted to hit it. It's a shiny red button in front of me. It's been calling to me. But I feel like we were going to come to a consensus on this pretty quick. And at this point, we just want to get more money in the bank.
Got it.
I don't think that I agreed with it. I've known a lot of parents, including my own, that have checked my browser history. It's 1 button on top of your computer screen.
Jen, what do you think of that takeover?
I told him to man up. So, I take responsibility for that. But I don't know what his basis is. So, be right.
All right, well, let's lock in A and C for everyone. If they're right, they'll have $20,156. If he's wrong, you guys will lose half your bank. You'll have $5,552. Andy said A and C. Was he right?
That's unfortunate.
So, yeah, the right answer was B and C, which no one had. You lose half your bank, $5,552 now. And that all happens at a critical juncture here. Because 4 of you have made it this far, but only 3 of you can continue on in the game. You must vote to eliminate 1 member of this team. Go ahead and lock in your vote. And we will find out what the jury says when Divided returns. Welcome back to our very special Lawyers edition of Divided. Before the break, I asked you guys to vote to eliminate 1 member of this team. Andy, I'll start with you. Who did you vote for and why?
I voted for Lee because he has clearly been the strongest player, and he deserves the 60%. And when you get to the end, you don't want to be with someone who deserves the 60%. There's my case.
All right, Lee, who did you vote to eliminate and why?
I voted for Andy. I know that you were a little bit concerned about where you were standing. You did the takeover on the last one. You took a swing. You missed. Good game, though. And thank you for the compliment.
Oh, sure.
So, Carly, who did you vote for?
I voted for Andy, and that was because I think that taking it over before letting us all come to a single conclusion was just a little bit of a misstep.
Okay. So, Jen, that is 2 votes for Andy. If you voted for Andy, he's eliminated from the show. Who did you vote for and why?
I voted for Andy as well. I think that, I commend you for stepping up, but also I think at this point, we do want the strongest team moving forward because 60% of 0 is 0.
So I want to make sure we actually have money in the bank. So there's that.
All right, Andy, that is 3 votes. You are eliminated. All right, give Andy a round of applause. Thanks, man.
Good luck, guys.
Okay, so the 3 of you have earned the right to play on. You have $5,552 in your bank. The next question is worth up to $15,000. And in this round, either 2 or all 3 answers are correct. Don't forget, you do still have 1 takeover remaining. Here's the question. Which of these are official license plate mottos for states west of the Mississippi River? A, Land of Enchantment. B, Golden State. C, Great Faces, Great Places. Clock starts now.
I got Golden State, obviously, is California, west of the Mississippi. Anybody else? Great Faces, Great Places?
I was definitely okay on B.
Does anybody know what Land of Enchantment or Great Faces, Great Places?
Where would a place have great faces? and
Enchantment.
great places?
Enchantment sounds more West Coast. We're losing money. I got nothing on this.
Are we all on the same page?
AB?
It have to be.
Yeah.
All right, there wasn't a ton of discussion because I think everybody just conceded they didn't know.
Great Faces, Great Places sounds Midwestern. I also know that there's a geography teacher somewhere saying, remember when I told you you need to know this stuff and you can't just open a map? That was a tough one.
All right, they said A and B. Are they right? No, the correct answer is A, B, and C. Land of Enchantment is New Mexico. Golden State is, of course, California. You had that one, and this one will make sense as soon as I say it. Great Faces, Great Places
Rushmore.
refers to South Dakota and Mount Rushmore.
As soon as you said it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You lose half your bank now. You have $2,776. Now, there is still one final question remaining, and it's worth up to $25,000.
All right. We gotta like pump ourselves up.
And then you'll face a very difficult decision, especially for 3 lawyers who are well-spoken and good at persuading people. You have to figure out who gets what share of the prize money. That all happens when Divided returns.
Analytical.
Welcome back to Divided. They're still debating the last question. All right, team. Not in a great spot. You have $2,776. You can get it all back here and more. This is the final question. Is worth up to $25,000.
Okay.
Now, for this last question, there are still 3 answers, but you have to put them in the proper order. You do still have 1 takeover left. Here we go. Everybody ready? Here's the question. From a YouGov poll from this year, rank these based on how many Americans believe they are underreported by the government, starting with the most. A, unemployment rate. B, crime rate. C, people losing health insurance. The clock starts now.
I'm thinking crime rate, unemployment rate, people losing health insurance. I think that's the order in which people think about those
Why
things.
are you thinking crime rate before unemployment rate?
Because I
like,
think
how many places do you think that people...
I think people think that the numbers get manipulated on crime rates because there are motivations to manipulate
More so
the
than
crime rate.
unemployment? I hear unemployment a lot.
I mean, I know that.
What are you thinking?
But I think unemployment comes out every month, and
It's our last one. We need some money. I know very well what that means if I'm wrong. But there won't be that much to argue about
Right.
if I am.
Wow. What is your level of certainty?
It's not as high as I'd like it to be.
Got it.
But I didn't like where our bank was at, and I didn't like the fact that we were already halfway through the clock. We had 3 different answers.
You
each of
did.
us.
Yeah.
I looked up and saw that and thought,
Just go for
by
it.
the time we clear it and put new answers in, we're done.
And Lee, you work in criminal, I mean, you're a defense attorney, so you work with criminals. Is that a stat that you've ever seen come up in your work?
Do we? I mean, yeah, sure, we deal with crime rates all the time.
Right.
And it's absolutely something that police chiefs manipulate and district attorneys manipulate.
my dad's a criminal defense attorney as well, you know, and like similar to hers. From what I hear, I think that crime would be the #1. I agreed with Lee on that.
All right. Lee hit the takeover. So let's lock in BAC for everyone. If you're right, your final bank would be good, $16,598. If you're wrong, it's not as good. Your final bank is $1,388.
Okay.
Was he right? No, and interestingly, no one had it. The right order was A, B, C. Now you guys lose half your bank. You have 1,388, and then we divide that up into 3 unequal amounts. That's 60%, 30%, and 10% of the bank. You must agree on who gets what. So, I'm gonna give you 100 seconds to decide, but just like everything else in this game, as time goes by, your bank goes down. All right, start the clock.
All right?
All right.
Let's do it quickly, though, because we don't have a lot of money to lose.
So
I screwed up on the last one, but I think I played really well the rest of the time. I think I deserve the middle. Somebody take Lee, somebody take the most. You guys decide who.
I'll take the most because I think that
We're losing it right now,
I
Carly.
think I spoke a lot, and I think I pushed people to justify.
You got this.
I just skipped work. I don't want to go home without them.
I think ultimately Carly just said, whatever. I'm just gonna take C.
I mean, I got student loans. I'd rather go home with, $100 than go home at the end of the day with nothing.
Got it. All right, so Carly, who had a good game, the team just kind of fell apart at the end, walks out of here with the least $111. Lee, who admittedly probably would have gotten the biggest share of the money when he tried on the takeover. That was his risk. Walks out of here with $334. And Jen, who's a leader throughout, good arguments all day, walks out of here with the most, $668. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Tune in again to watch 4 new strangers put to the test. Will they go home with a ton of cash, or will they leave empty-handed? Find out next time on Divided.